Robert's romantic roster senior dating without the drama. Robert is 70 years old, retired, still drives a convertible, and owns more cologne than most department stores. And let's just say, he's popular. Not bachelor on the loose popular. More like three ladies think he's their favorite brunch date kind of popular. But here's the twist. Robert wasn't trying to be a heartbreaker. He just really liked company and cheesecake. It all started after his divorce at 62. He tried the whole sit alone and watch golf phase, but that lasted all of 3 weeks. Then his cousin Marvin introduced him to a dating app for seniors. Robert made a profile, uploaded a photo of himself holding a glass of red wine by a fake fireplace, and boom, messages came flying in. Marge liked jazz. Denise liked puzzles. Sharon wore sparkly sandals and loved to dance. Robert liked all of them. Now, Robert was honest, always. He never promised exclusivity, and he didn't lie. But you know how it is, feelings happen faster than you can say, early bird special. Soon, Denise started calling him Boo. Marge crocheted him a scarf, and Sharon bought him a toothbrush for her bathroom. Suddenly, Robert wasn't dating, he was juggling. He kept a color-coded calendar. Red for dinner with Denise, blue for line dancing with Sharon, green for bingo with Marge. It was basically romantic Sudoku. But he was tired, not just physically, emotionally. He didn't want to hurt anyone. And secretly, Robert was nursing a little heartbreak of his own. You see, years ago, he loved someone deeply. Her name was Eloise. She passed before they could grow old together. And ever since, Robert wasn't sure if he was dating for fun or avoiding real connection. So one Saturday morning, after triple booking himself and forgetting who liked almond milk, Robert did something wild. He took himself on a date. No women, no cologne, just Robert and pancakes. He went to a diner, brought a notebook, and asked himself a question he hadn't dared in years. What do I actually want? Turns out, Robert didn't want to keep managing hearts like a cruise director. He wanted connection, but he also liked his freedom. He missed deep talks, not just flirty texts. And honestly, dating was expensive. He had spent $327 on brunch last month. That's before tip and antacids. So, he made a few changes. First, he got honest, clearer than ever before. He told each woman that he wasn't ready for commitment, that he cared for them, but he needed to step back and find some peace. Denise cried. Marge took the scarf back. Sharon said, "Well, more cheesecake for me," and left with dignity. It hurt, but not as much as living out of integrity. Second, he downsized his dating budget. Instead of fancy dinners, he started inviting friends to coffee in the park. Instead of gifts, he gave time, stories, laughter. He even hosted a group board game night, no romance, just good company and a lot of yelling over Scrabble. And third, he started treating himself the way he used to treat his dates. He took himself to museums, learned to cook something fancier than microwave meatloaf, started writing poetry again, and even joined a seniors writing club. One woman asked him, "Are you seeing anyone?" He smiled and said, "Yes, me." Funny thing is, once Robert stopped chasing, something better found him. At the writing club, he met Lillian. Sharp wit, quick laugh, wore purple shoes. She didn't want to be his lady. She wanted to be his friend first. They started writing letters to each other. Yes, actual letters in cursive with stamps. No games, no calendars, just quiet joy and shared pages. So what did Robert learn? Being alone isn't a punishment, it's a pause to realign. You don't have to fill every silence with someone else's voice. And love, the real kind, it doesn't need a calendar reminder. And when people ask if he's dating again, Robert chuckles and says, "Let's just say, I've retired from the romantic Olympics, but I still know how to waltz." So to all the Roberts out there, Date if you want. Stay single if you need. But don't forget, the best relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. Just maybe skip the cologne aisle once in a while. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Well-Seasoned Path, where we honor stories like Robert's. Until next time, take care of yourself and never stop learning.